Mano. Yes. Mano. Yes. Good morning. Welcome to a day in the life of a full-time content creator. Alexa, turn off the heater. Sit. Yes. Stay. Go. I've been obsessed with waffles lately. Well, we've been obsessed with waffles, so made myself some waffles with eggs, and then I have little matcha here, and then we're gonna eat. Did I do an intro? I don't even remember. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Alexandra, and today I'm gonna take you along a day in the life doing content creation. I do have a part-time job as a social media associate, but then the rest of my time is devoted to content creation, UGC. I'm gonna talk paid collabs, UGC, and all that stuff at the end of this video. But now it is 9 a.m. so I am just going to add a little treatment to my hair, and then I'm gonna walk my dog. I try to match my filming days with my hair wash days. My hair gets super greasy very easily, like especially up here, even after I wash it, like after like a day or two, super quick. So I try to film on the day that is hair washing day. Okay, and I'm just gonna put it up in a bun and leave it there until I wash my hair later. Okay, I already washed my face and brushed my teeth and everything, so I'm just gonna use this Glow Recipe sunscreen. This is not my favorite sunscreen, to be honest. I feel like I prefer Super Goop over this one. I feel like Super Goop is a little bit more moisturizing than this one. This one's not, it doesn't feel at least as moisturizing, but I do want to finish it because I don't want it to go to waste, because it's not like it's like affecting my skin in a bad way, but I feel like Super Goop is just more moisturizing. I've also heard that Trader Joe's has a sunscreen that is super similar to Super Goop, I believe, so I want to try that one. Now my sweater is wet. So let's go take Leo for a walk and then we'll come back. It is 11 now. I took Leo for a walk. I did the dishes, ran the dishwasher, cleaned up the kitchen, and I showered, as you can tell. So I was just doing a bunch of that stuff. I like to have like my surroundings be clean, otherwise I kind of like go crazy. I don't know, I just feel like my life is a mess if the place is a mess, so I just make sure to do dishes and stuff. And now I'm about to do emails on my laptop. Right now I'm doing emails a little bit later at 11. I usually do them a little bit earlier. I've talked to you guys, I think, before in a different vlog about how I wanted to organize like my collabs, like paid and monthly and everything like that. So I finally made a template on an Excel sheet on Google Sheets. So I thought I would show you what it looks like. And also I like to go through that and then update the current status. So I shouldn't have too many emails. I have this bad habit of kind of like replying to emails as soon as I get them. So my emails don't really pile up. The busiest time for emails is usually earlier in the week. So just like an overall outlook before I show you like my template and everything, I do sponsorships and then I do UGC, and I do choose to do some gifting collaborations. I used to do way more gifting. It can get pretty busy, like with emails, content. I do have a TikTok account, I have a YouTube account here, I have a Instagram account, and I don't always like post on Pinterest, but sometimes I'll try to like repost content from other platforms on there as well. And then yeah, just overall making content for all those platforms, and on top of that, like creating content like UGC in the back end, which I don't post and you like never see on my accounts, is a lot of work. And just like balancing it, I still have a part-time job. I just have to be picky, and that's the way that I choose to do it. But yeah, I've just always look at, is this like really a brand that I want to work with, or I try to shift my gifting to a paid or a UGC where I don't have to post it myself. UGC, if you don't know, is user generated content. I'll get more into that at the end of this video. I just had to switch my camera battery right now because it was like dying. So let me show you the Excel sheet that I use right now. Okay, so this is what I named it, paid partnerships and UGC. At the bottom of this, I added like November 2023 because I just started this template this month of November. And then I also did December, affiliate links that I want to like put together because I feel like that also needs organization on my part. And then brands to pitch because I want to start pitching to brands myself. So these are the tabs I have down here for now. This is like a work in progress, but I'm gonna show you what I have like to organize everything. So first I have the brand, then I have the brand contact of who like I'm talking to, then I have the email conversation linked because I feel like that's really helpful for me to just be able to click on it and be able to see the conversation we've had. And then this is the brand's social media. I only link one, so either a Instagram or a TikTok, like whatever social media I pick, that's the one that I just link here. And then here's the UGC or sponsorship. So right here I'll write whether it's UGC or sponsorship, and if it's neither, if it's gifted, I just leave it blank. That's just how the way I'm doing it right now. And then these are the paid versus gifted, and if there's a discount code, and I'll write right here. And then right here I'll write my deliverables. So for this first one, I had like 30-second UGC video, including the raw video clips, supporting images, and then whether it's a TikTok post or 2 TikTok posts, 2 Instagrams, whatever it is, that's where I'll write that. I like to have this link to post because if I've posted like a video with a brand, I like to link it. Okay, so here I have the payment, so the amount of payment that I will be paid or that was agreed upon, and then here's the payment status, and then here is the deadline. So sometimes I have 2 deadlines because I have 2 videos, so that's why that's there. And then I just have a tab under relationship to see if this is the first time or second time or third time I've worked with them. I feel like that's really important because then if you work with them like a couple times, it just kind of could be like a more consistent thing. Then I have a little tab that says status. Then I have a experience or notes. So that is the way that I'm organizing it right now. This is the first kind of like setup thing I have, so we'll see how it changes, but I thought I would share with you guys. This is kind of like my little template, but I'm gonna do emails right now, so I will update you soon. Okay, so something else I like to do is have a little social media folder here. And then I have like a brands folder. So under brands, I have how to pitch yourself to a brand, which is a document I created based on other research I was doing, and then brands to work with. This Excel sheet I did like a while ago. I haven't looked at it in a while either. These two basically are if you're looking for brands to work with. And then this is my template that I just showed you guys. I have my content planner, which is on Notion, and then I have my Amazon page. This one, I guess I linked it under here. I don't know how I did this, but I guess I have like a brands under social media that I didn't know about, where under here I have like different influencer platforms. Then I have TikTok downloader. If you never checked this page out, this is called snaptik.app, and you can basically link your TikTok here and then download, and it'll download it without the TikTok logo, which is super helpful. Like that's how I've been able to reuse a lot of my content from TikTok over to Instagram. So yeah, that's helpful. And then I have this probably that I worked with a brand. I think that's why I have a link. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna delete it because I don't know what that is. But anyways, so I want to show you guys my content calendar. So this is my content calendar. It's on Notion. I haven't put the time into really organizing this, but the only like main thing I use it for is my content calendar here that I'll show you, then like a packing list, and then also my monthly reset. So I don't really use it for anything else, to be honest. So I'm a very visual person, so instead of like writing down like a list of video ideas, which I will do sometimes on my own, I just like to have this calendar look where I have when my videos are going up. This is only for YouTube. It is not for TikTok or anything else. So just for YouTube. So for example, on November 2nd, I published my apartment apartment updates. Then I did my monthly reset on the 7th, and then nothing here. For today, I plan to upload my productive day in the life. This weekend, I want to upload the day in the life of a content creator, which is this video, and then my monthly reset for the month of November or December, sorry. This can change all the time. Like this one definitely shifted. Like I move things super easily here, which is why I also like it. So I have like these videos already planned out for when they're gonna go up, and so in my head I just kind of have a visual of where like I'll vlog here for Vlogmas, and then that will be the first Vlogmas, then I'll vlog here for second Vlogmas week, and then I'll go have the video go up there, and so on. And then I have like some video ideas I've like thought about or just want to do. So today I'm gonna work on getting this video up. Okay, as far as editing, I do edit all my short form content, like all TikToks. I edit on TikTok itself, and then Instagram, I just repurpose the content. Sometimes I'll edit on Instagram, but not too often because they don't really, I don't know, they don't have the same features I don't really like. I feel like they need more features to be able to edit on Instagram. I don't use CapCut as often as I should actually. I do a lot of my editing on TikTok itself. For YouTube, I used to use Adobe, and I love Adobe, but unfortunately the price range there is just, it was too much compared to just getting Final Cut Pro and just paying like one time for like, I think it's like a couple years worth. So I just did that. I moved over to that. So that's what I use for my long form YouTube content. I guess like the phone is also like a pretty important part of like content creation. I mean, I do like everything. Like I do like UGC on here, I do like my TikToks on here, everything. So I do think it's like a good investment to have like a good quality phone. So yeah, this is the 14 Pro Max. If you're curious, this is what I use here. A lot of my time is just being on the couch or on the computer, just editing my life away. But yeah, another thing I love is my Lacy. My friend recommended this one. This is the one that is 5 terabytes, I think. Caesar got it for Christmas, I think a couple years ago, and I love it. I do back up and edit from here directly instead of my computer because I don't want my computer to like overdo itself. And then for headphones, I just have these, just simple ones. These are I don't even know what brand this is, to be honest. These are PLT, I think. Then my laptop is a 16-inch MacBook, I believe. I go in here and edit. I try to make folders per month. Lunch is served. Okay, my video is exporting. I quickly just want to show you guys. I was looking for a heart emoji for my video, but I just want to show you. I know there's like a lot of like places you can get like free music, but I just thought I would share the one that I use. This is like a monthly membership thing. It's like $14-20 or something a month, I think, but you get like a lot of music and they like categorize it for you. They have categories here, and like creators picks and stuff, and they just have a lot. This is called epidemicsound.com if you're interested. They also have sound effects, and yeah, just a bunch of stuff. Okay, I'm gonna leave my video uploading, and so I'm just gonna drag it over here, and I'm gonna leave it uploading while I take Leo for another walk, and my laptop is also charging because it's literally gonna die. We'll be back to do the thumbnail and then make sure the video gets up today. Okay, I am back home. I wanted to share with you guys the podcasts that I generally listen to. They're not really like full content creator podcasts, but I thought I'd share them with you anyways. But if you have any recommendations about like content creator niche podcasts that you listen to, I would love to know because it's been hard to find. So the first one that I always like listen to, generally always in the morning for the most part, is the Mindset Mentor. And then I also just started listening to a new podcast. It's called Blonde Files podcast. I really like this one because it's more of a wellness podcast. Another one that I listen to is Pretty Basic by Alicia and Remy. Mainly the ones I'm still exploring, like content creator focused podcasts. So I'll definitely keep you updated on those if I find any. Okay, my video is done, so I'm going to make it live now and publish, and it should be live now. So if you haven't checked it out yet, this is the productive day in my life vlog. I include like working from home, cleaning, and all that stuff, so definitely check it out if you would like to. And then I just quickly made my thumbnail over on Canva, which is usually what I do. I've been trying to get better at taking photos with my camera because I've been pretty bad at that. So I've been trying to like make a good habit of taking photos, because usually I just have to like screenshot like the vlog at some point, but I took some photos, so I tried to use that. So I'm going to go ahead and start getting ready to film. He's literally falling asleep. Oh, you heard me. He's still falling asleep. It's getting dark. It's always like hard managing like YouTube and then like the short form content, because like, you know, like it's separate. I mean, it's just a matter of like balancing it out. But since I already washed my hair, I'm just gonna blow dry it a little bit just to make sure it's dry for the most part. But I didn't blow dry it earlier when I should have, so right now it's a little like wavy and weird, but it's fine. We're gonna work with it. Start filming some TikToks. Usually I try to write down ideas on my little notepad of TikTok video ideas that I want to do, just using the Hot Tools brush. Change into the sweater. I wrote a few ideas and I've decided I'm gonna do the little cold makeup look that I've been seeing around a lot. So I have my little Amazon little makeup container thing, I don't know what it's called. Also, I have this tripod thing. I don't know, it's not a tripod, but it's like this phone holder thing, and I actually got this with like an electric toothbrush because it came with an app. But I ended up also using it as like a content creation thing. So that's what this is, that holds my phone, and you can move it around like that. And yeah, I just find it really useful because I have not really a place to put like my phone, you know. I mean, I could put the tripod right here, but yeah, I find that super useful. So we'll show you the behind the scenes, and it's getting dark because it gets dark earlier now, which is sad, but gonna have to work with what we got. For the most part, I film all my stuff here, and then sometimes like outfit stuff, I'll film it over in the bedroom. But yeah, I feel like I have the best lighting here in the bathroom. Why? This is the behind the scenes. Let's try that again. Final little cold makeup look. That's all I think I can film for today. I want to sit down with you guys and chat about paid collabs and stuff. I'm just gonna put my stuff away, makeup away, and then we'll chat about that. I don't like that it gets dark so early. I honestly miss like when it wasn't dark so early. I want to share with you guys a few little like PR things that I haven't shared with you. I got a few little things from Armani. They sent me another set of their their blushes, and they're basically, I'm not sure if I showed you guys last time which ones they were. All three are the Armani Beauty Luminous Silk. I did a TikTok showing all of them. So this is the first one. This is the shade, super pretty. This one is a different shade. This one is more like glowy, kind of sparkly. I really love this one. Kind of like in the middle, kind of like more of a Barbie color, but it's so pretty. The Inkbox actually reached out to me and sent me a couple things that I thought I would share. I picked out a few things. They have temporary tattoos, but they also have like nail designs, which I thought was really cool. So I have this one that I picked out. It has smiley faces everywhere. I feel like this would be so cute for like summer, so I'm excited to use it. And then I picked another one that has butterflies. This is what it looks like. It's so pretty, and I'm excited to try this out. I think I'll try it out with you guys like on a video or something. And then I picked out these tattoos. So these last 1 to 2 weeks and they're water resistant. They're also cruelty free, and it just like develops in 24 hours. I'm not getting paid to like share with you guys any of this. I just wanted to share some PR hauls because I haven't done so in a while, and I thought I would do it in this video because why not? I got like little flower one, just little dainty ones, because I'm not really like a huge tattoo person, but I do want to get one eventually. I've been wanting one specific one for a long time, but I just want to feel like committed to it because obviously it's like forever. So these are just temporary ones that you can try, little flowers, and then it comes with a primer wipe, and then these are the little instructions. Also thought I would show you this one. So this is what it looks like, and it comes with a little notebook, and it says Ode to Dullness. And then in here you have like, I guess, the little scent, and I feel like this is a great like gift. It comes with a little candle. Like even not opening the box, you can already smell it. So it's pretty strong, and this is what the candle looks like. And then the actual perfume is this one, which is gigantic. It's so huge, and this is just like a gift collab. They just reached out to me and asked me if they could send it. So now I want to talk about some like questions I've gotten over on social media. I asked you guys if you had any questions about paid collabs or anything, and I got a few questions, but also I just want to talk overall a little bit of things that hopefully will help you if you're trying to like get more paid collabs or work with more brands or just do UGC in general. The first thing I think I already mentioned, but it's definitely adding UGC to your title or content creator, or you know, like whatever it is. Like I had Latina content creator as well. I think I still have that. So I have Latina content creator, I have my email, I have UGC creator next to my name, which I think is super important as well. So definitely adding those things. Obviously you have to have like a UGC portfolio and do UGC, so I didn't add that until I had like a portfolio and then something to show. But yeah, I highly recommend adding like your location. I think it's super important to add your location in your bio on TikTok, Instagram. I highly recommend making like a nice email. Like I used to use my old email and Gmail, and now I created a new one. So I have inquiries.alexandra@gmail.com, which I feel like is way more professional. You can use the word contact or whatever it is. For me, it was hard to find like a name that was not already taken because my name is like so basic, but I finally found one. Definitely suggest having like a bio site or a link tree or whatever. I use bio site. So this is where I have all my links and discount codes and stuff, and I do definitely have to update it, so it's another thing you have to do. Then over on TikTok, I also have kind of pretty similar, the same thing. So I have the Latina because that's very important to me, and my location just basic like California because it doesn't fit to have like the whole Bay Area or San Francisco or something like that. But always on my videos, I always add like San Francisco Bay Area. I feel like it's super important because there's like brands that are in your location that could like literally reach out to you because you're in the area and you could go to events or anything like that. I recommend that. And then obviously adding just like your lifestyle, fashion, beauty, or home, or whatever your like kind of interest is, or whatever content you do. Okay, so how do you balance it all? Any tips? I try to juggle a bunch of things. I do have a part-time job, so I understand that not everybody is able to do that. When I did have a full-time job and I was doing Vlogmas, I was just doing way too much for myself. I definitely think it's important to plan it out. Today, for example, you saw how I did my primary like YouTube content earlier, and then I started filming later on, and even then the sun went down so early, so I definitely plan to film, like not tomorrow, I can't because I have work and stuff, but on Thursday I plan to film more TikToks. But already I have in my drafts, I try to have like a good amount in my drafts and just edit at night and then post it and stuff like that. I have a lot of places where I write down like my thoughts and my ideas and stuff. I have my content calendar on Notion, as you saw, like just as a visual for my YouTube. I also like write down on a notepad just kind of TikTok ideas, and then I have other ideas I want to do, like nighttime routine, morning routine, Thanksgiving makeup, Christmas sweater, and other ideas that I'm planning to write down. Then on top of that, I also have like my actual physical planner, but obviously everybody's different. Like some people need to have it digital, some people need to write it down. I like to have like an actual planner as well. So here I write down everything from my working time, like when I have work, walking Leo, posting on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, reading for 15 minutes. So anything like that, I will write it down here. This also kind of helps my head just like not be so crazy in here, because then I like have way too many thoughts. Just overall having the discipline, because I feel like motivation will get you started, but motivation is not always going to be there. Leave it. I really feel like motivation is temporary and it comes and it goes, but having discipline is honestly what's going to help you the most. But also obviously having the passion for it, and it's totally okay to like take breaks and have times where you feel like you're in a funk or something, or you don't know what to film, because I recently felt that, and today I had such a productive day. I feel like discipline is just a big difference compared to motivation when it comes to getting things done and staying on track longer, but also not burning out, because burning out is not okay, and I've been there and it's not okay. Yeah, so I don't know if that answered, but hopefully that helped. And how do you plan your content? You're so consistent. Thank you. I plan my content the way that I showed you guys. I plan YouTube content over on my Notion, then I plan TikTok just by writing down ideas. Also very often, to be honest, like come up with things like at random, like I just think of things sometimes and I'm like, oh, I want to do that, and then I write it down on my phone, or I write it down like on my planner thing. But I really like to plan out my content. Just writing things down helps me a lot, and also looking at other people's content. It's always inspiring to see what people are doing, and I think also thinking of the seasons like spring, summer, fall, and winter and all that stuff, and actually kind of staying ahead of those things actually really helps, because like right now it's November, but like people have been posting like content, like Christmas content, since like November 1st or like the end of October, and it's done really well because it's been early. They've been early to the season, and that always helps. So I think that's also super cool. How do you work with brands or reach out to them? So I have been really grateful that all of my paid collabs so far have been because they've been reaching out to me, and I really think it's a mix of me putting myself out there on TikTok, because primarily all of my paid collabs come from TikTok, and then secondary they'll come from Instagram and YouTube. So I highly recommend going hard with TikTok. I feel like it's super important. I started TikTok last year. It's officially been a year now, and I have grown so quickly compared to any other platform that I personally have been on, because it's taking me a while to grow on any other platform, but TikTok has definitely been faster for me. I did post on TikTok 3 times a day. That was something that I said I was going to do, and I really wanted to stick to it. So it is a lot of work, but I did post 3 times a day, and sometimes I still post 3 times a day, but I try to at least do 2 or 1 and not really like stretch myself out too much, because I also love YouTube and I don't want to like push YouTube to the back. Having my Gmail there, and then having UGC content creator, because I have gotten a lot of like sponsorships and a lot of UGC collabs there. So anything about paid collabs, getting PR, etc. I love you, Shy. There's a lot of apps that I've discovered recently where you can get literally free things, and you can apply to just get free things. I will list them in the description box or have them here on the screen. But one of them, recently I just got into Skeepers, which is one that I found on TikTok, I believe. Skeepers just looks like that, and you will literally just apply, and you have to write down a little bit of why you want to work with a brand. And then if they approve you, you'll get the product, and then you just have to post or do whatever they want. So it is gifting, but you do get the product. You can use it as content if that's something you're interested. I haven't done too many of those. I think I've only done 2 maximum, I think, so far, because it is a requirement for you to like post. There are other ones. Mini Social is one that I've done in the past as well. I think that's a website though, it's not an app. Also though, I highly recommend pitching through DM. I've done that in the past, and I've noticed that it'll get me like PR, or it'll get me into them asking to be an ambassador. So I do highly recommend DMing a brand, and I will add a photo of something that I found recently as a pitch, and it just says like, hi there, I just came across your brand and I'm loving that you blank. I know my audience of blank would love you to, based on the response to blank in my content. I would love to chat about potential partnership. Can you direct me to the appropriate point of contact? And that will help you get a contact email for the brand that you can actually reach out to and get a paid collab, or say, hey, like I offer these services like UGC or whatever, or ask you to be in their ambassador, or send you a link to sign up to be an ambassador or something like that. So it's pretty helpful. I just found this on Lemon8 actually recently, like this month, and I thought it would be really helpful. So another thing is that I've been finding a lot of things on Lemon8. I don't really post there. I have an account, but I don't really post there. But a lot of people, a lot of influencers and stuff are posting like emails of brands, or they're posting like tips on like how to like reach out to a brand or stuff like that. So I think that's been really helpful lately. I just kind of like to scroll through, even though I don't really post. I highly recommend interacting with the brands that you enjoy, like online, like on social media. Like if you see their post or anything, like interact with them, because behind the brand there is like a person that's managing the social media. There is like a team that's like putting all that stuff together, and you want to get to know the people too. You don't just, you know, want to like, oh hey, I like your product and that's it. Like also you want to network with them and get to know them, with your friends, your content friends, networking with new content creators in whatever niche like you are. Like I love having my Latina content creators. Networking is just so important, so I highly recommend that. A lot of the paid collabs that I've gotten have been because they reached out, and honestly it's mainly through TikTok, so I cannot emphasize enough. Something else I want to talk about and like touch on is also UGC. So if you don't know, UGC is user generated content. I just started doing that, and I have to say that the highest paid collab I've gotten has been through UGC, and I highly recommend doing UGC if you're interested. First of all, when I first realized that UGC was like something that I wanted to do, usually I love taking photos in general. I love taking photos of or videos of like products or anything. Like I really enjoy it. So UGC is basically that, but also you are part of it. So just filming content, honestly, like if you love like doing like content creation, like you probably already love doing UGC. Like it's basically not that different. So the first thing I did when I decided I wanted to do UGC is I first researched kind of like the pricing that people were doing, and you can look this up on TikTok or anything. A lot of people charge like a minimum of $150 to $200 for a short form video content, but aside from that, there's usage rights, obviously. Like if a brand wants to use it for an ad, and then if they do, how much would that be for however long the brand wants to use it for. Then there's like if they run an ad with it and it reaches a specific amount of views. Like for example, I was working with a brand and they decided to use it for a ad, and then I asked for an incentive. incentives, what I've learned recently, to be honest, I'm like always learning something new, is basically an incentive seems like it's like a form of payment additional to your payment. So for example, if they push your video out for like an ad or something and that video reaches like 100K, like you can ask for a specific amount if the video reaches a specific amount of views, because obviously like if your video is run by an ad and it reaches like 1 million views, like that is money that you should be getting paid for. And I am no expert, like I just want to put that out there, like I'm no expert, just sharing what I am learning and still learning, like honestly. So I highly recommend getting into UGC if you are interested. And one other thing I did aside from adding like UGC to my profile is definitely making a UGC portfolio. So if you're interested, I will link my portfolio down there. It is not anything fancy at all. I've seen amazing, like super detailed portfolios, which is incredible, but that is not where I am at right now, which is totally fine. So my portfolio is pretty simple, but I did add content from there from my TikTok. I created mine on Canva and it's super easy. And then I just got like a little domain, which you don't even have to, like you can use like the Canva site link thing. So similar, if you have like a influencer rate sheet, you should also have a UGC rate sheet. At least that's how I do it. I have my own personal sponsorship rate sheet and then my UGC rate sheet, and it's definitely different because I charge more for UGC than for my sponsorships, because my sponsorships are based on my following, but UGC is not. Like your following does not matter, and they say you should charge a minimum of 150 to 200, but I feel like even then, like you can charge way higher. So it honestly also depends on the brand, because some brands really want to work with you and will pay you, but other brands will just kind of be like, you know, they rather look for another creator, and that's fine. But yeah, it really depends on the brand. But yeah, these are just some tips I thought I would share with you guys. Negotiating is also a whole other part. So if you would like for me to make like kind of like a whole sit down talk, more organized as to each category, or other questions you may have, definitely let me know. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this and I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.